"Mommy, why is your body so big?" asked the 5-year-old daughter. "If you don't change what you eat, you will have a heart attack," said the doctor. "Why can't you just get it together for the kids before your husband leaves you?" shouted the overbearing mother-in-law. Those words hurt like knives, blindsiding her in the back with excruciating pain that never diminishes. She felt alone, hopeless, forgotten. Her marriage was crumbling and she didn't know how to fix it. The next day, as she was picking up her daughters from soccer practice, it happened. "Oh my God, my chest. I can't feel my arms. What's happening to me?"
Mommy, why aren't you moving?
Mommy, don't die on us.
As Jerry was fighting for just a few more breaths, a cold sweat covered her body. Her eyes slowly started to close, and I thought she was leaving us forever. With no time to waste, Jerry's brother Eric moved her over to the passenger seat as the girls jumped in the back before racing to the emergency room. She clutched her chest and her fingers started tingling. I couldn't bear to watch her pass away in God's eternal arms at such a young age. Eric was terrified, speeding like a maniac to the nearest emergency room in a full-blown panic, praying he wouldn't be too late. What happened next is very painful for me to share. Yet, it led to the discovery of an exotic fat-burning fruit and a 3-minute morning ritual so crazy and so outlandish, it transformed Jerry, an overweight 46-year-old mother of 2 with heart disease, chronic fatigue, and high blood pressure on the verge of life-threatening open heart surgery, to miraculously lose 2.5 pounds of deadly belly fat in just 3 days. Then she quickly lost another 17 pounds of fat over the next 3 weeks. And in less than 3 months, she lost 61 pounds and completely reversed her symptoms of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and chronic fatigue. That's right, 17 pounds in just 3 weeks and 61 pounds in less than 3 months. Going from this to this, without counting calories, going on some crazy diet, or doing any back-breaking workouts that ruin your joints and leave you feeling exhausted. I mean, Jerry didn't take a single supplement. And if you think she lived at the gym or spent hours sweating bullets on a treadmill, well, think again. She was way too busy with her 2 baby girls and a full-time job. All she did was follow this one breakthrough 3-minute morning routine from a celebrity trainer halfway across the country that was so simple and so easy, it quickly flattened her belly and slimmed her waistline, even though her hormones were all out of whack on the verge of menopause. All thanks to this one green fat-burning fruit she added to her meals to miraculously smooth the cellulite on her legs and butt. And that's not all. Jerry's brother Eric followed the exact same unconventional morning routine, and he lost 12 pounds of stubborn belly fat in the first 7 days alone, and another 46 pounds just 2 months later, going from this to this, while completely flattening his belly, reversing the symptoms of chronic heart disease that ran in his family, and eliminating any risk of type 2 diabetes. That's right. Together, Jerry and Eric lost 119 pounds in a matter of months, dramatically catapulting their vitality, erasing chronic knee and back pain, while leaving their friends and family speechless. And what happened next was even more incredible. Jerry's husband immediately noticed the vibrant and youthful glow, which turned their sex life around and made him fall deeply in love with her all over again. Her energy was off the charts, and she no longer struggled to get out of bed in the morning. However, the scary truth is, she almost didn't make it. You see, in the emergency room, the doctors discovered a mysterious metabolic glitch that was plugging up her arteries and clogging her liver, which led to abnormal fat storage around her belly because her digestive system wasn't absorbing the nutrients it needs to function from her food. It turns out this hidden condition affects millions of women and men over 40 around the world, with most of these people never even knowing. So if you're struggling to lose weight and nothing seems to change no matter how hard you try, or maybe your energy isn't where you'd like it to be, leaving you feeling sluggish and moody when you have no idea why, then this mysterious metabolic glitch may be the reason why. And in just a minute, I'll also tell you about the 2 toxic fruits you must avoid for the next 24 hours, because they may be secretly adding more inches of deadly belly fat to your waistline without any warning. I can almost guarantee these 2 toxic fruits are in your kitchen right now, so pay close attention, because the unconventional advice I'm about to share goes against everything the government and mainstream media want you to believe. You see, it all started shortly after Jerry turned 40. She started feeling tired all the time and had sudden mood swings that were never there before. Even worse, she put on an extra 33 pounds out of nowhere after having kids. And she started experiencing more body aches that affected her sleep. However, she didn't think much of it. She simply thought that's what happens as you get older and become a parent. Your kids become the priority, and your body takes a back seat. She was constantly hungry with huge sugar cravings, and she even told me she was no longer intimate with her husband because the spark in their marriage, well, it flamed out years ago. Deep down, she didn't feel like she could get her body back after having 2 kids. She even secretly considered liposuction and a breast lift before backing out at the last minute because she was too scared. And she finally hit rock bottom when people at work would ask when the baby was due. A baby she had had years ago. Talk about heartbreaking, devastating. It was by far the worst feeling in the world. So even though her clothes felt like they were getting tighter and she struggled to zip up the jeans she had been wearing for years, she had absolutely no idea there was a ticking time bomb building in her belly until it was too late. However, if she hadn't stumbled on this 3-minute morning breakthrough that activates a little-known fat-burning cycle buried deep in the human metabolism, she would still be following the same outdated information from the greedy government platform. Lies such as avoiding fatty foods like bacon, cheese, and butter when that's the exact opposite of what you should be doing. And she never would have experienced the magical healing methods that added decades onto her life. Look, all I ask is to please give me your full attention for the next few minutes. Otherwise, you could miss the one piece of critical information that could save your life like it did Jerry's. Now, you may be wondering, how do I know all of this? Well, my name is Gary, and I'm the guy who saved Jerry's life from a near-fatal heart attack and open heart surgery with a bizarre 3-minute morning routine. Yet, what I'm most proud of is this. I'm her older brother. You see, for years I watched her and my brother Eric struggle with their weight and saw how it nearly ruined their marriages. And when I got the call that the sister I loved more than anything in the world was slumped over her steering wheel and fighting for her life on the verge of open heart surgery, it was like I instantly received a spark from God to step in and help save her life. And I'm still shocked by her amazing total body transformation that reversed her heart disease, miraculously melted away her belly fat, and eliminated the chronic fatigue that was crippling her life. So if you have 10 or more pounds to lose, yet it seems like nothing ever works, and you just don't feel like yourself anymore, or maybe you're tired all the time no matter how much you rest,